Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl UrbanSy, aka Syanne, and I am back with another video. Do you guys see the setup that I have going on today? Super cute. It's giving that girl. It's giving clean. Like it's giving more than it needs to give. Today I'm going to be giving you guys 17 psychology tricks that will help to change your life and that will help to get you whatever you want in life. I want to start by saying that some of this stuff is like, some people would say that it's slightly manipulative, but I think it's just education on how stuff works. And you know, it's gonna help you with work, with bettering your communication skills, if you're antisocial, if you're someone that's very intimidating. We have a lot of different scheme kind of things that I'm gonna be going over today. So let's just get started with the first tip. The first one is how to get somebody to do what you want. So if you talk faster, it will overwhelm people and it will get them to be more likely to do what you want. So like if you want somebody to go get you ice cream from the fridge, like, or if you're talking to them, you want them to agree with you, just talk very fast. Be like, oh, can you go get me some ice cream from the fridge? Like, say it really fast, you know? It will overwhelm them and make them more likely to do what you want. So if someone's being rude or mean to you, just ask them if they're having a bad day, because it will call them out and it will make them feel embarrassed. Like, why you asked me if I'm having a bad day? So like if someone's like giving you a dirty look, just look at him or her and be like, are you having a bad day? And see how they react. If you use the words because, you are 93% more likely to get them to do something for you. If you're asking somebody for something or for someone to do something for you, just add because in the sentence. So instead of being like, oh, can you get me a glass of water? Be like, can you get me a glass of water because I'm really thirsty? And it will trick their brain into thinking like, oh, okay, it's a logical reason. It will make them 93% more likely to do it for you. If you want to persuade someone, use their name in the middle of the request, especially if you're not very close with the person. And this works because when you use people's names, they feel more acknowledged, and when people feel acknowledged around you, they're more likely to agree with you. If you want somebody to like you more, ask them for favors. So if you're in class, or you know, you're in a new work environment, you know, you're volunteering for a summer camp, whatever the situation is, if you want people to like you, set kind of an impression, you don't really know them, ask them for favors. Simple favors like, can I borrow your pencil? Like, you see this kind of thing in movies and it actually works. So like, can I borrow a pencil, or can you explain this to me? Just simple little things. It doesn't have to be anything big. And if someone's doing a favor for you, their mind like thinks more like they like you because they're doing something for you, because why would you do something for someone that you don't like? So yeah, if you ask someone for a pencil, you know, stuff like that, it's an easy kind of a conversation starter and it gets people to like you. When somebody is trying to trigger you or is trying to argue with you or is getting very loud with you, it's important you must stay calm. Never raise your voice and don't react, because it'll make them feel dumb, like they're the only one yelling. I personally I don't mean to laugh, but it's kind of funny. I've personally used this multiple times throughout my life and it works, trust me. Like, and it feels kind of like, it feels kind of good. I'm not gonna lie to you, I might be a bit psychopath for this, but like, they're the one yelling, they're just yelling and you're just sitting there and you're just talking normally. It's very powerful. Nodding your head while talking gives people an impression that you know what you're talking about, and so they're going to be most likely to agree with you. So instead of being like, oh, do you want to go to the amusement park this Saturday? Be like, do you want to go to the amusement park next Saturday? You know, like just when you're talking to people, you know, just nod your head a little bit and they'll most likely agree with you. They'll most likely say, yeah, you know, they'll most likely just agree with you because it's the body language and it's the way the mind works subconsciously. If you want somebody to do a favor for you, ask them for something bigger than what you really want and then level it down and then ask them for what you really want. So it'll feel like it's less of a task. So you could be like, oh, can you run to the store and get me some mango ice cream? And they most likely don't want to go to the store and get, you know, mango ice cream because they don't feel like it. They might say no. When they say no, be like, okay, can you just go get me the vanilla ice cream that's in the fridge? And boom, they'll most likely say yes to that because it's not as big as a favor. You get me? Yeah. Don't announce your goals. So if you announce your goals and talk about it with somebody, you're most likely to not achieve it, because when you talk about your goals or something that you want to achieve, you're going to be less likely to achieve them, because it kind of tricks your brain into thinking that you've already achieved it. So you're going to be less likely to go out and actually achieve it. So if you have goals that you're really serious about, try to keep them to yourself. You know, you can share, I guess you can share your goals with people that are going to keep you accountable with it, but just try not to overshare them, talk about them too much, because you'll be less likely to go after them. So just don't talk about it and just write it down and go do what you want to do, okay, girl? So if you're feeling stressed, write down your thoughts, because it will leave your mind feeling less burdened afterwards. Milo, shut up! Write down your thoughts, because it will leave your mind feeling less burdened. I've tried this myself and it definitely works. Oh, also, if you're feeling anxious or stressed, chew something, eat something, and it will make your brain feel like it's okay to relax because you're chewing. If you have a song stuck in your head, try to think about the ending of the song. You'll be more likely to like get it out your head if you're annoyed by the song replaying in your head. So body positioning. How you position your body affects your emotions. This is scientifically proven. They even did a study on people that have gotten Botox in their face. They're not able to like smile and like physically make the gestures like in their eyes and like in their mouth, because the Botox like relaxes your muscles. So when you're not able to, you know, smile, you're gonna be less happy. So, you know, it's very true. If you're feeling kind of down, feeling sad, and you want to boost your mood, look in the mirror, smile, sit up straight, have confident posture, etc., etc., and it will boost your mood, trust me. This is how to know if somebody's staring at you or watching you. So, you know, if you're in a gathering, you feel like you're kind of being watched or stared at, you know, just do certain gestures. Look at your phone, yawn, sneeze. You know, we've all probably heard about this one, when you yawn and if the other person's yawning, they were probably looking at you. So, you know, try that one. If you feel like you're being stared at and you just don't know who's looking at you, bust out a yawn and see if anybody around is yawning, and then you're gonna know who's the one staring. How to get information out of somebody. If you ask somebody something and the person isn't really what do you want? If you want to know something about someone, or you're asking somebody a question and their response is very vague and they're not really answering the question, look at them in the eye and be silent, waiting for them to continue. It will make them feel awkward, and people naturally want to avoid awkwardness. They will probably keep talking to fill the silence and release the awkward tension. How to seem more important. People with good posture seem to be more successful, confident, and commanding. So keep your back straight and your chin up, and you will seem more important. How to come off as more friendly. Now, this is for the work environment, you know, working on your social skills. So how to come off as more friendly. And this is especially for people that seem kind of intimidating just in the way that they are, if they're very pretty, etc., etc., because people do sometimes come off as intimidating. And if you don't want to come off as intimidating, this is the tip for you. You're gonna want to remain eye contact. This might feel awkward, so you're gonna want to look at the color in between their eyes, and that will make it seem, when you look at the color in between someone's eyes when you're having eye contact with them, it will make you feel less awkward and it will seem more natural. From their point of view, it looks very friendly and not very awkward and just natural. So try it out, give it a try. And last but not least, the 17th tip. If you want to make somebody feel uncomfortable for whatever the reason might be, stare at the middle of their forehead, and this is supposed to make them feel uncomfortable. So give it a try. Let me know how it goes, okay? So we have come to the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is something new that I'm doing on my channel. I haven't really done a video like this before, so we will see how you guys like it. Hit the like button below if you guys think you will use any of these psychology tricks. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget to turn on your post notification bell. It's UrbanSy, and we out. Peace. Hit the subscribe, hit the subscribe, hit the subscribe, hit the subscribe. What are you waiting for? Hit the like button. What are you waiting for? Boom, suck out of my heart. Just hit it. It's free. You hit it? Okay. You're my favorite now. Comment down this emoji for a chance for a shout out in my next YouTube video. You know, the people that watch to the end, they get special treatment. So yeah, all right, it's UrbanSy, and we really out for real. Peace.